Hello and welcome back to Eden Crafters. We've been working on our base here on Echo Prime, trying to get some things automated into warehouses so that we can craft without having to go and collect things to craft with. And I think the next thing we need to work toward is circuit boards, so we should take a look at where we can find copper and quartz near each other and set up a dedicated circuit board build there. I don't know what else we could possibly use copper and quartz together for, if there's anything else, but I think it's fine if we just have that much at this point, and then, you know, maybe if we find something later, we can add something later, but I don't think there's anything else that we would necessarily want to do that for. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we might want to put in that. So let's see, quartz and copper. Quartz and copper. That was quartz and iron. I don't remember what we might have had for that either. Copper, but that's maybe getting to the hot zone over there. We had quartz, sulfur, and iron over here. We're talking about putting the filters over here with the sulfur and the iron. We have quartz and copper here at the top of the mountain. We could do that. If we wanted to do that, we would need 2 advanced miners, of which I have plenty of those things, except for the cement. We might need to pick up some cement. 2 foundries, forges. Again, cement is the only thing that might be a concern there. The rest of the stuff, the reason the numbers are so high is because they're in warehouses, and that makes life a lot easier. We would need to also have a parts producer making plate, right? Copper plate. The silica would just come out of the forge, and then we'd have to also have an assembly machine, which we need to have a computer, 4 rotors, and then we need to have 2 circuit boards and a bunch of cement. A computer, 4 rotors. Let's start with the rotors because I know I just need rubber for those. There we go. That would make me at least 4. That's good. And we'll put rotors someplace too, which will be a little easier because we can just put it anywhere where there's copper, since rubber is so easy to make. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rubber can be made anywhere as long as we can get water there, which I don't seem to notice any restrictions as far as water piping, distance, or uphillness, or any of that kind of thing. I suspect that'll come later, possibly, but for right now, at least, we don't have an issue with that. So it might even be worthwhile to, instead of belting things down to the water, belt the water up to the things, and that way we don't have to worry about belt speed restrictions as much for any reason. We can have faster belts that are shorter versus having longer pipes that are infinite, potentially. All right, that was those 4. And we needed circuit boards for this. I need 10 plus a couple more, so I need a total of 12. I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll give me enough circuit boards to have to make the parts producer. I think, I hope, I presume, plus a couple, plus this computer. And I think that'll cover everything except, of course, for the concrete we talked about. And I think I want to drive the steamroller up the hill so that we can level out the terrain up there. So, where did I leave my steamroller? Up there, halfway up the hill, sort of. That's fine. We can go get that, but I think I want to use that because I think it'll be easier. Let's see, we have 3 minutes and 35 seconds of battery life left. Oh, I know what it was. What else I wanted to talk about? Someone mentioned an idea, and I want to see if that idea is correct or not. They mentioned that possibly these pads were what was charging the ship. So if I crash this into the ship, maybe I had to move the ship out of the way a little bit. Actually, let's do this kind of shared here. The ship is not charging there. Does the truck parking on this charge it? Or was there another building that would be a vehicle charging pad? That could be as well. Floor panels, no. Vehicle hangar, that's it. That's the ship platform. Air vent, double window, wall, vehicle charge panel. This panel installed with the hangar will recharge vehicles. That's what we need. That's what we need. So that, we just need to figure out how we want to handle. A hangar for land vehicles needs steel, and then we have the door and the charge panel and walls and double windows. So we definitely need steel for this. So we'll work toward steel as soon as we can. We need to set up the alloy forge to make steel with iron and graphene or coal, so I'll have to figure that part out too. So I do not have a charge for this just yet, but we can deal with that later. So in that case, maybe I should take some of the batteries out of the ship. Let's fly it back over to the charging pad, or the vehicle pad here. Ship pad. And that's probably charging. It is. I'm going to steal one of these batteries. We'll leave one in the ship, though, just because. That way I have one in the ship, and then I can put this one in there. Actually, what I should do is go and swap this dead one into the ship. Where did it? Didn't give me... Oops, I dropped it. Battery. Not that. This. There we go. I knew I would press all the right buttons eventually. There we go. Now we have 3 full batteries, or mostly full batteries, here in the steamroller. That'll be a lot better to have in case we need to do a bit of driving around up here. So let's go up the hill, find the spot where the quartz and copper are both at. A little bit oofy, but that's okay. And then try to level it out a bit so we can put a factory up there. Big enough to also, of course, have in a... sorry about the bumpiness. Big enough to have a, whatchamacallit in there, too. A warehouse in there, too. And again, I think the small warehouse is fine, given the amount of stuff that we need to put in there. Maybe not, but maybe so. Is it up here or is it up there? This is where the cobalt is way up there yet. Okay, we gotta go up there. Go back to the road, for lack of a better word here. Did we go into that cave? I think that was, yeah, that was just copper in there. I think. Back to the road. Bumpy, bumpy. Don't get motion sick. I like how the brake lights are lit up even when there's no brakes needed. What do we have here? Graphene on the ground. Okay. This is how you get that initial bit of graphene that you can... Before you can figure out how to make your way into the warm zones, you can get some graphene this way, and some more gold. Nice. We'll go ahead and grab it all because we do have need of the graphene. Even though we do have it getting mined automatically, I might as well just grab it. We can figure out what we're going to do with it later. It's a rock? Let's say. But yes. At best. No, it does. What are we doing in inventory, by the way? Oh, plenty of room. Plenty of room. Especially since I didn't check and clear anything out before I left. Just that one. Okay, and where are we at relative here? We need to go up a bit more to the apex there. Go around a little bit there, and then up this way. Might not have to steamroll much of this, depending on where exactly this all is. Let's see, we got a couple iron nodes right there. Right here. There's the copper, there's the quartz. Okay, so let's go to where we're on level with the copper. The quartz can be up just a little bit higher. And I can level this here. And in a big area, like this somewhat. And I can level it over on this side also. A little bit of a dent there, and I bumped my side mouse button again. I get for gripping it weirdly. Okay. And then maybe we can level a little bit more toward the quartz, but not all the way up to the quartz like that. I think that'll work. Now let's go around here and smooth this little divot in here and make it a little bit bigger. And I think that'll be fine. What I didn't check was what I need for the warehouse, though. I doubt I have all the things we need for the warehouse available yet. Now let's take a look. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Wait. Warehouse? Their house. Cement. I didn't get cement. Crap. What do I have for rock on me? None of it. All right, we're going to have to go back down the mountain then. I might pause and go do that. Or I could just mine some rock up here, either by hand or otherwise. I also am going to need a pod up here, which I didn't think about either. A living space to get some oxygen in. Let's put that down this way a bit. Because I could also then put a workbench in here and make some, cement. So let's grab a couple of iron, which I think is what we need for the workbench. And I'll just mine some cement or some rock real quick, rather than going all the way back down the mountain, bumping my way down. Oh, I need rock for that too. Right. I did know that. I didn't remember that, but I did know that. Well, I was kind of hoping to have one more nearby than that, which I'm kind of surprised at. Oh, there's one. Little one. It's fine. That's all I need. Right, there goes my dead battery. What do I get for running? I need to eat too. Eat. There we go. We don't need a whole lot except for the warehouse. But also it's 3 to 1, I think. So it's going to take a little bit of effort. Let's see what we can do with that. Workbench and then whatever I can make with cement. It might have been easier to go back down the mountain. If I had gone down the mountain, I could have flown the ship back up here, I suppose. That's a dozen. Yeah, it's going to take a while. That's right, we can do that. I can also just set up an automated miner on it, assuming that I have enough power up here. I have power reaching up here, which I may or may not have. I could just do one of these, though. Let's just do one of these. It's free. And that'll only get a stack at a time, but it'll be fine, too. So let's do the warehouse first, if I can. I may have to wait on that. I will have to wait on that. In that case, let's just go ahead and start with miners. I'm going to make it go this way, the copper. And I'm guessing no power. Okay, in that case, I don't have any refined cobalt either. Oof. Well, maybe I should go down the mountain again. Okay, I will be right back. And I'm back. I'm down here on the bottom of the mountain again. I have picked up a bit of cement from the cement box there. Although maybe I could use a little bit more, or a little bit different, depending on how you look at that. We'll take that much up the mountain, and then we can figure out if we need more than that beyond that. That does need to go into a warehouse, though, but I think I'm going to I could run it up the mountain into that. Ooh, that's actually a decent idea. What if I put it up there into that box that I have open spaces on already anyway? I mean, I'm not exactly configured for it, per se, down here, but I could do that. I have plenty of space. We could put it into port 1 here. Put that into port 1. Let's disassemble. Not that. I can't target it. How about if I do this? Let's remove the conveyor. Let's do this and give me whatever I can get. Go into there. Port 1. I'll leave some in port 2 as well. I don't know what that's going to do as far as anything goes here, but as far as what gets used first and everything, but that's okay. We'll just fit in what we can, maybe even into 3. I think I'm going to take these 4 with me, though, and then I can take a belt from this basically straight up into there. Maybe I want to do it a little bit less insane, though. We could do that. Can you do, like, not the crazy right angle thing? I don't think I want that. We'll go right through the Wally there. Perfect. Come on up to here. And then we'll go right into there. And that'll be perfectly fine. We'll delete this. And then I was also making some cobalt, refined cobalt in the thing. The refiner. Because, well, I needed it. I had some, but I wanted more. So I've got more now. And then I think we can just grab the ship and fly back up the mountain. I left the steamroller up there. Oopsie. Nope. Nope. There we go. I left the steamroller up there because, well, we might need it some more. And I just ran down on foot. It's honestly not much slower to run versus use the steamroller, so I thought that was kind of fine. Go ahead and land right in here someplace. That'll do. I'll hop out. You can land on your own. And then we can do warehouse and other things. This plan going. Warehouse there. Let's see. We'll do this something like this maybe. I'll take a look. Yeah, that's actually good because all the stuff that I might make up here is on this side. So if I push that up against that wall over there, then it will edit the wall if I didn't edit it far enough, which it looks like I did, and keep this kind of out of the way a little bit. So we'll make this. That goes into a forge for ingots, and then a thingy for plates. Forge. La Forge. Let's do V so that I can see what I'm doing. I didn't quite do this on right angles, but we could also fix that now, I suppose, like this. And then we could do this. This. And then belt go there. And there's no power up here yet, which is fine. That goes there. And then we need to have another miner on this level, which I might want to do with the steamroller a little bit, now that I look at it. I come up to, say, this level right here. Yeah, that's what I want. Just level this off just a bit. And then if I do, like, smaller thingy and right-click, I can smooth this a little bit so it's not a steep, sheer cliff. Like that. And that might work out fine. E. So then I need to have another advanced miner here. And then that will go into a forge, which I can put down here. Also there. A forge. Maybe I do this over here. Run the belt that far. And then I can do an assembler. Assembling machine. Like this. Enough room to make the belts curved. Or, over here even better. Enough room to make the belts curve. And then we can do the belt. There, that's even better. Right angles in that case are really good. And then this one can go here. It'll edit that terrain a little bit. And that will make everything, I think. So this makes silica. Oh, I should start here at the end and work our way backwards. So we have circuit boards, which need silica. Got it. Silica needs quartz, right, as the input. Yes, good, got it. We also need copper plates. Copper plates come from here, making copper plates, which are made from copper ingots, which are made from copper ore, which is that one right there. Copper, yes. And then I just need one belt over here going into, we'll call that port 1's content. Perfect. So we need power up here. We can just maybe put it back here. Put some solar power in. Don't need a whole lot. Wait. I must have scrolled past it. Yes, it did. This makes 90. We might only even need one of these up here. Let's see. Yeah, only need 39 megawatts. Perfect. So that should make our circuit boards. And they'll be in the warehouse in slot 1 so that we will be able to do whatever we need to do here. So, with the circuit boards. Anything else we wanted to make while we were up here? We have iron. We have lots and lots of iron. We also have some more copper. And there's the cobalt, which is here, is the cobalt we're actually mining already. So we could even bring that, bring the pipe of water up here from, say, down over here or something. Bring the water up here and do that at some point too. But what I think I want to do first, and it's going to be too far out of the way. Okay. Let's take this... Nope. Tab. Take the batteries out. X. And then we'll go to the ship. And we'll fly back down to the base. Oh, oxygen. Oh, no. Here we go. I should have done this earlier with the thing, but I didn't. Fly back down to the base for a bit. should have just... This is how I should have gotten the steamroller up the mountain. It should have just flown. It would have been easier. Simpler. Although I did get to find that cave, so that was kind of handy. But that'll give us circuit boards. I wanted to take a look at... Oh, here. Tab. And you can put this in there to charge those up. The other one's full or full enough that I don't have to worry about it. But I can also then build the steamroller again down here. And then put in one energy cell there. It's full. In case we need it down here for some other reason. I wanted to come up here and check this warehouse. Because I wanted to see if it used the bottom row stuff first, and it did. Hopefully it uses the row 2 stuff as well, first, second, whatever. Also, because that would be kind of handy. And then using row 1 that it's being added back into. It looks like I need to eat again. Let's see. So, kind of, again, with the basics. What other basics are we missing? We've got these. I don't know how many antennae we need to actually craft automatically, given that we have the materials they need available in there. If we don't need to craft very many of them, that doesn't matter. We could put some cobalt into there. Battery cells are still used by this. They're also... No, they're not used by that. I don't know if battery cells are worth it or not, but we could put cobalt in. We definitely wanted to make filters. So we could take that out to where the iron and the sulfur are. That we have where we have the sulfur set up currently, and make some filters out there. We could also feed some sulfur directly into the warehouse from that if we wanted. We need to make rubber going into a warehouse, which we just need to build a warehouse then. We could do that easily enough. Let me take the steamroller, because I do need to rebuild that. We'll do that real quick. Where'd my steamroller go? There it is. We'll do that rebuild real quick, because I just need to basically get rid of those blocks, push some dirt out to the ocean, and out into the ocean, I should say. And then we're good. Actually, I wonder if I'm too high up for some reason here. Come down. Redo. Can I do like this and not bother with... No. Okay, I'm going to have to do that then. So maybe we just rebuild it right over there, where we already have the land built, and then we can redo from there. Let's see. I need to take these guys down eventually. We can take this pipe out, and that segment as well. We can take out this, and if I get a bunch of organic, which I do, we'll have to deal with that. This can go. Pooped out a bunch of organic. And some rubber. We'll have to deal with that. All right, let's go deal with that. By putting it into the truck for right now. You and you. And... you. Delete this. That'll give us a bunch more stuff. Oopsie. What did I do? Oh, yes. Okay. Nope. Not that button. This button. This button. Organic again and rubber again. I think I should put the organic directly into the warehouse, as well as the rubber directly, as well as the rubber belts directly. And I will need to grab the rubber belts out of the storage before we get this thing going. Let's see, V, because I'm going to need to laser all these things out. Well, not need to. Yeah, I think I do need to, because it's being flaky with the look of the ground otherwise here. Laser's already gone. Too bad there's not an easier way to do this. Or maybe there is that I don't know about, or I'm not thinking about. Give me a bunch of cement, which is fine. Yeah, this can all go right in that area. Actually, no, I'll need another warehouse because I only got 2 ports here, and I'll want at least 3. Based on how these things are used for different things, and that I'm not going to necessarily have automatically crafting every little thing. And I will want organic so that I can make food, unless I just made food out of it, which I could do as well. That's a possibility. Letting the battery charge back up again. Oh, inventory's full. That means I'm crapping out concrete. Yes, I am. Let me go. So I think I'll just do a separate warehouse for this stuff, just because I think it'll be easier to manage. Yes, I know. It's fine, we're doing it. I will eventually, of course, have to go get some more oxygen. Alright, I'm going to go with, oopsie, with that option for right now. Let's see if we can drop any more of this stuff in here. Bunch of concrete. Actually, you know what? Let's do a bunch of the other stuff instead. Because I'm going to want to use the concrete here first to build the... I didn't want that rock. I don't want those rocks either over there. I'm going to use the concrete to build the thing. The warehouse. Oh, there's like 100 of them stacked on top of each other right there. Alrighty. It's fine. And then you guys can just be garbage. Inventory's full. Okay, another warehouse. Let's get into the steamroller here. And we'll do this. I feel like I missed a spot here someplace, but I guess not. Just do this out to ocean for right now. Oop, bigger. Please, bigger. Oops, I bumped my middle mouse, or my side mouse buttons again. Do that. And then do this. Like that. And then I think I'll put this warehouse in... Let's do it this way. Put this warehouse in right here. I could have also done a big warehouse. The problem is they cost basalt concrete, which we have not set up yet. And they are bigger, but they're also... In terms of, I think, the amount of slots they have, but they're also bigger in terms of physical size. So I think I will stick to this option. Let's put this in, like, right in here. Basically where I'm standing. And then we'll put the stuff out there out to sea, or out toward the sea, for making all the stuff. So let's do, yeah, I think I'm not going to automate the food, I don't think. Let's just do, let's see, part producers. Look at all the circuit boards I've got now. Nice. Part producer making rubber, rubber belts. That'll go into that spot. I think I'll put it over a bit, though. And then I need to have a part producer producing rubber chunks. That'll need to be put in a splitter. Go into there and into there. And then I just need the greenhouse, but it's got to have also a splitter. The problem is, these are very close together if I wanted to use them all. Don't necessarily have to use them all. I don't know what I would use them all for. But I would like to be able to plan for that. To be able to use them all. So I could do the splitter back here someplace. Then what I was thinking of was a belt like this, which is very, very, very insane looking. So maybe instead I move this back. That. And I do a splitter back here someplace. Or the rubber chunks. That goes here. And then this could go like somewhere over here. Maybe I'm not back far enough yet. Yeah, I'm not back far enough. Copy, paste, or yeah, move kind of feature would be nice. There. Yeah. And then this I would want to be... oxygen back there someplace. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. Quickly, please. Quickly, please. Back there. I guess I could just huff a bottle, but then I gotta make more. I'll just do this. I think I'm too far to do this all via the drone. Well, maybe not. Maybe so. Just far enough that I don't really want to do it. It's okay. I'll just come over here and be a little bit closer. V. I'm gonna move that back a bit. Like this. And then we'll put in the greenhouse over here someplace. That needs organic. Access that? No. Of course not. Tab? Thank you. Give me that stack. And then... V, Wally. And then organic. And you will output this way into a splitter. So can I do, like... Splitter... Back here. Yeah. Not exactly what I was wanting, but maybe I do it like this. And call that good enough. And then greenhouse here. Like this. Belt go there. 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 And then belt go there. Like that better. Alrighty. That'll work. That's not quite lined up right, but I'm okay with it. I might need a little bit more... I need a little bit more land here to accommodate those and enough pipe to make it worthwhile. So let's go back over there. Here. And just make this a little bit further out to sea. Like that, maybe. I think I'll come over here, swing around, and do a straighter line of this. It's on a diagonal, but at least it's kind of a straighter line. That's fine. And I think what I'll do is I'll delete the rest of this off camera. So I need you, and I think I only do one of those, actually, for this. The other one was for the other thing. But this way I can do a pump. Wait. You can't be put... Is it too high? I think it's too high. It is too high. Alrighty. I can do something crazy, though. So maybe I didn't need all this extra land. I could do it down, like, what, 1 block? Is that it? Like 1 block height? That's obnoxious. Well, that'll just eat into the ground there a little bit. I'm fine with it. I'm kind of amused by it, actually. Pipe goes there and into there. Except... I don't want you doing that yet. Because I have a bunch of stuff to put into here. Warehouse, let's see, slot 1 is rubber belts, slot 2 is rubber nubs, and slot 3 is organic. Nope, nope, nope. All of this stuff. Slot 3 that. All of this stuff. Slot 2 that. Ooh, that's not it. That would have been not good. Thank you. Let's see. Slot 2 here. And then these can go in slot 1. And the rest of that stuff is for other reasons. But I have a bunch in the shop here too. So let's go back in here into that storage and see about replacing some of that. Let's also grab... Nope. Or put... Oh, wow, look at all that. I have more too. Let's see, this and... Not that. This and that. Is that everything? Yes. Can I put those concretes up in there? And will they again be used with priority? Who knows? You? You go there. You go there. And you can go in there. Okay, so now I can hook up the belt that I just removed. V. Into there. You must have built up all the organics that you can. That'll run. That'll be fine for now. Eventually, like I mentioned before, when we unlock them, we'll eventually probably upgrade some of these belts a tier. But also, I'm not that worried about it because a lot of this stuff is for when I need it. And I don't need it right now. So, and I don't need a lot of it at any given time, really. So that should be fine. So then, where else are we at? We have concrete into one. We need to probably deal with refining of things. Yes. You take a lot of water. You need 100. And those only make... 74. So we need 2. I guess this is a good enough place as any to run a huge long pipeline up. Let's reconfigure this a little bit. Oops. Reconfigure this just a little bit. Keep going. And then put in another pump in. I need rotors. Should I automate rotors? That's a great question. I don't really want to. But I could. Problem with that is rotors take rubber and cable. I don't have any more copper super nearby here. Unless, again, I just made it up here at one of these extra copper nodes, even the one up there where that flat spot is. Put some pipeline running up there, which I kind of almost will have anyway. That's a possibility. But I also need a rotor, I think, for that refiner. So I'm going to make 2, just to double check. Let's see, refiner needs 1, and the pump needs 2. Yep. So we should be good on that front. And I'm going to test out an idea here that I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to test it out anyway. Let's see. Pump. B. We go over here someplace. Is it that chunk that's... Yeah, it is. That's fine. We'll just do this. Put up a pipe junction here someplace. A pipe. Another pipe. You're saying 68 liters. Either way. We'll go up the mountain. Now, can I do this crazy idea time of just going all the way up the mountain? What I think I'd want to do here would be to try to bury this pipe. Can I do... let's see. Rotate, 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 rotate. There. I could. I would need to drill out a little bit here. Give myself a terminus. But I could. Over to, like, there. And I'll be able to level that out, presumably. And then I can just go up the mountain. And if I do this right, I'll be in the mountain the entire time. And if it'll let me do it. Jump, bounce, carry on. Yeah, it's just adding. I can see the plates up there incrementing. Wonder what straight line mode would do to this. Oh dear God. Yeah, I don't want that. Except that I don't exactly know where I'm going. Let's go. God, the atrocities. Can I seriously just do something like this? Pokes out. Do I care? I don't think I care. Not up here, I don't. And you still... Oh, you won't say. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, I've gotten that far. I need to go... somewhere in that direction. Oh, I got the compass, right. Let's keep going. And then we're going to poke back up out of the mountain again here. Kind of unfortunately. Maybe I can make it work good enough. Like this. And then here. That way. The issue is the mountain's not exactly consistent. But do I care that much? Not really. Let's go like over here someplace maybe. And then up this way. This is hilarious and ridiculous all at the same time. I'm hoping that that huge incline there will give me the ability to hide most of this pipe. I also will need some food pretty soon. Where the heck are we going? Right there. So let's see if I can poke this out of the mountain, like in this neighborhood. Like that. I go in and get some air. And I'll eat while I'm in there, airing up. Okay. And then, okay, there's where the pipeline sticks out. Can I see any of that pipeline all the way up here? It doesn't look like it. Which is also kind of amusing. A little disturbing, kind of amusing. Except, of course, for wherever the heck I poked it out around this area someplace. If I could even find it again. Thought it was by that rock. Maybe it was by that rock. Oh, there it is. So we do have a pipeline stretching across this bit of the mountain, but is anybody ever going to be up here? Will anybody ever care? I don't know. Yeah, that's just dirt that got in the way. So given all of that, I think we can simply come down here and grab our ship and our steamroller. Dismantle our steamroller and fly our ship back up here with the steamroller stuff in tow, and then make a cobalt refinery up there and dump that into another warehouse. So let's do that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that next time. For now, I think we should leave this here. I need to make this episode just a hair shorter, so this is probably a great time. I will clean the rest of this up. I'll also clean this out because we still have a bunch of things in here. Actually, I could probably do that part now, and then we'll figure out what else we can do up there on the mountain and then beyond. Oh, there's the pipe sticking out. Doink. In the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.